Hi everybody and welcome to Video 2 series. I am seriously excited to be here doing this. Kind of excited because when you commit to something, you promise to do something, and I have made a commitment to do a weekly video and to send it out on an email. And it's like sometimes you have this great surge of like, yeah, I'm going to do it. And then some of that surge kind of goes down and wanes a little bit. So I'm really like adamantly made the decision that I'm going to do these videos. And I want to give a shout out to some people who actually contacted me after getting the video and was like, I'd like more and thank you very much, and it was really useful. And I'm like, there's nothing, when you sit in front of a camera and you do a video, you really don't know if you're going to be talking to yourself or if somebody is actually going to open it and actually not just open it and use it as what we call shelf help, but actually implement it. And so, yeah, big exciting. So I thought, okay, topic this week. What is the topic I want to talk about this week? And the topic's actually called transition. I know this was a kind of funny because there'll be some guys watching this and there'll be some people watching it who haven't given birth, and that's absolutely fine. But for anyone out there watching this who has given birth, especially if you've done a natural birth, you'll know that the transition period is, in my experience, one of the most painful parts actually of the birth. It's when you're just ready for something to happen or ready for something to change, but you can't actually, it's just this in-between phase, and it's uncomfortable. And it actually really dawned on me during the week that we actually don't just go through transitions in birth, we go through transitions in life. So let's just say you're moving house. There's a period of time between when you're selling your house and then you're living out of a box, you move to your new place and you're kind of living out of a box as well. Well, it's a transition period. Or let's just say you move jobs and you've been comfortable, or maybe comfortable being uncomfortable or uncomfortable being comfortable, but ready to move. And then you move into a new job and it's like you kind of miss your old job. You miss the comfort of your old job, but you don't really miss it. And you kind of have all these things coming at you and you don't know how to do them and you feel a bit uncertain. Again, that's transition. And of course, one of the big transitions that I work with is the transition of eating. Transition from becoming either a dieter or a mindless eater, transitioning into becoming an intuitive eater. And again, that's a huge transition. It's like, I had these set of rules around something that I do a number of times a day, aka eating. And now I'm moving into something else and I know what I want and I get it, but I haven't quite 100% grasped it yet. And it's a few steps forward, a few steps back. Again, it's transition. So whatever it is, wherever you're at in your life, I'm pretty confident that sometime in your life, either now or in the past or in the future, you will have or will go to this transition period. And I think it's really worth sometimes naming it. And it's okay to go, all right, look, I'm actually in a transition. Mine at the moment is I'm swapping between softwares. And so normally I'd have a whole host of emails that would go out to people when they would book and when after the first session and everything. And then I've had to be like, all right, as I'm moving over, I haven't quite had all of those, emails and videos. I want to do them better. I just don't want to send out an email. I actually want to make things better. So I'm going through that transition. And I've had to learn that I've got to be okay with that. I've got to say to people, you know what? I'm transitioning behind software. If there's a problem, contact me. But you're not getting as many emails. You guys are now, but do you get what I mean? I'm going through that transition. So it's okay. That's really the message of this. If you're going through that or you have in the past, don't beat yourself up over it. Or if you're doing some massive move in the future, again, understand that this is just going to be what it's like. Because you've got to have your mind on the big purpose, yeah? You're moving a job, you want a new job, you want a new career, maybe you want more money, you want better hours, whatever it is you want, there's a big purpose for it. You move into become an intuitive eater, you want your body to be in good health, have vitality, to actually be something where you actually feel good. That's what you're looking for. That's the big picture, and that's what you got to keep your mind on. And so then what really comes down to is understanding that that's like having intending. I'm not going to use the word goals anymore. I didn't come here on the planet to be a goal setter. I actually came to be a creator, and so did you, to some extent. Just different way of thinking about it. So when we want to create something, there's a number of steps. It's like a macro creation. There's a number of steps that we need to take pretty much on a daily basis. And so the question is, what steps do you need to take every day to get yourself more and more in the direction that you want? What steps do you need to take so as you move over, that you don't just become half a part of something, that you actually embody whatever it is that you actually want to do, whatever it is that you want to change. Anyway, that's really my message for this week. It's about transition. It's about, if you've had one, don't be hard on yourself. If you're going through one, realize what it is. And if there's one coming up, don't dread it. Know that you cannot expect yourself to hold yourself to the same standards as you would if you were in that job you've been in for 20 years, or if you were doing the same level of type of eating that you've been doing for the last 5 years, whatever it might be. And so that's it for now. So I look forward to hearing from you, to seeing you, to, getting some feedback, and until we see each other. Remember, nobody other than you gets to choose what you focus on. Until the next time, take care.